It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. It's claimed Bali 9 drug smuggler and Novocastrian Renee Lawrence is cashing in on her criminal past. The Australian reports the 43-year-old has allegedly been paid by New Idea to share her story about her relationship with her Indonesian girlfriend, who she met while in Kerobokan prison. The magazine won't say if she received payment, which would be in breach of the Proceeds of Crime Act. Police investigating Sunday's triple fatality near Muswellbrook say it appears one of the cars involved crossed to the wrong side of the road. Crash investigators are still looking into the moments leading up to the head-on crash and whether speed was a factor. Local rideshare operator and father of four Rob Baker died in the crash, along with high school teacher Tracy Strawn and a 34-year-old man driving a utility. Tracy's husband Brad remains in a critical condition in the John Hunter Hospital. Police are yet to speak with him. Chief Inspector Guy Guiana says it serves as a tragic reminder of the dangers we face when driving.
We just need to reinforce that message that you're getting into a vehicle and driving down the road at 100 kilometres an hour and everybody else is doing the same thing. You all need to be concentrating on what you're doing.
Hunter MP Joel Fitzgibbon says there's still time for the ALP to reset its policies and narrative to restore faith from the party's traditional base before the next election. The veteran MP suffered a 14% swing against him in the primary vote in 2019 amid concerns he was no longer standing up for mine workers concerned about losing their jobs under Labor's pledge to transition from coal to renewables. While a recent poll shows the ALP looks set to lose the seats of Shortland and Patterson at the next election, Joel Fitzgibbon says it's not too late to reverse the trend.
I'm sure these figures can be bumped up. We're not up against a good government. In fact, we are up against a non-performing government, pandemic aside. We just need to demonstrate that we've learned the lessons of 2019 and we're back supporting those who we were born to traditionally represent.
Elderly residents across the Hunter struggling to use QR codes at their local businesses are being encouraged to drop into their local MP's office. Wallsend MP Sonia Hornery says the elderly or those without a smartphone may struggle to use the technology and feel excluded from their local shops. She's encouraging the state government to set up workshops or drop-in information sessions, and for anyone who needs information to contact her office.
It can be quite stressful for particularly elderly people or people that don't have a smartphone. And let's face it, not everyone does, and not everyone needs a smartphone.
Local community groups are being urged to apply for grants of up to $20,000. The Newcastle Stronger Communities program offers not-for-profit groups the opportunity to apply for funding to support small projects from a pool of $150,000. Federal Newcastle MP Sharon Claydon says the program aims to support a wide variety of initiatives.
I suggest people should not put any unnecessary constraints on their imagining for what their organisations or communities need. We've been able to fund small vehicles for the Mark Hughes Foundation, for example. Men's sheds have applied, women's refuges. We've had supplying computer equipment for training of both seniors and younger people.
Expressions of interest close on February 19.
2NURFM Sport.
Newcastle Jets star Matt Miller is awaiting a flight to help kickstart the A-League's sides campaign. The 25-year-old has completed his loan stint with English side Shrewsbury Town, but is struggling to return home due to flight cancellations brought on by the coronavirus pandemic. The Jets' round 7 match against Melbourne victory is likely to be the earliest Miller is available for selection. Jets W League coach Ash Wilson has encouraged her side to find belief and composure in front of goals as they search for their first victory of the season. The Jets drew with Brisbane Roar over the weekend to claim their first competition point for the season. Charlestown golfer Blake Windred will spend time in isolation as he prepares for the first of 4 PGA Tour events beginning in Morwell. The 23-year-old will tee up for the Gippsland Super 6 this Thursday as the golfing calendar slowly returns back to normal in the wake of the pandemic. And Scone trainer Paul Massara is celebrating a double as his 2 chances claimed strong victories at Muswellbrook yesterday. That's sport. I'm James Paris.
And the winning numbers in Monday Lotto are 13, 38, 4, 29, 44 and 31, and the supplementaries are 23 and 10. 2NURFM News Time 26 to 9.